Welcome back to another episode of 2shot Review. It's me, your guy, the one with the looks. Please just let me cook. I got the moves to put your girl in the mood. It's Lucky. How you do? And as always, the gentleman, the guy, Mr. Christian Gray himself. N.A.
That's right. And as you already know, we spinning back with that, what we call it again?
Free Life Fridays.
Free Life Friday. So we're going to give you a bit of free life from the two of us who've lived life. And you guys live life too. So just get a little dose of how lucky in the NA life is going.
How we living. You know what I'm talking about? So let's get to it. First things first, as always, 2shot Review. So you know what we do. It's shot time. 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 It's shot time.
And since this is a special one, some of y'all that's sort of like me that can't sip, we take shots. And if you ain't down to just take shots to the face, go ahead and sip. Take your time. It ain't no wrong way to drink. The right way is to drink responsibly, though.
Talk about it. Cheers to you, brother.
So what you got on the agenda for us today?
Oh, well, first things first. Mental health check. How you feeling, partner?
Okay. I appreciate you asking me. A lot of guys, older guys particularly, don't really care about how they brothers, they friends is feeling, but I'm feeling good. And to be honest, even if I wasn't feeling good, I wouldn't say nothing different.
That's not what the mental health checks is for. You know, and that's the problem with young black men. Or black men in general, we don't like to express.
Not just black
you know what I mean?
Men in general.
Well, let's just say men. It's a problem with men. If a partner asks how you doing, you ain't got to be like, oh, I'm cool. I'm fucked up. I dropped something on my big toe. I've had the shits for 3 days. My nose keep running. Let a nigga know. You know what I'm saying? Like, let a nigga know. That's all. Ain't none of my business, but let me know though. You know what I mean? Like,
right. And then,
let me know.
Just honestly, for me, those little things. I'll let you know if it gets real serious. You know, like, hey, shit. Just got the news from the doctor, man. I got terminal fucking cancer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a few lives to live, but I'm gonna lighten it up because it's my life, not yours. But that's just me. If it ain't really that serious, I'm not gonna spoil. I'm not gonna bore niggas with I'm not gonna bore niggas with the minutia of all the je ne sais quoi that I may have been through. I stumped my toe, showered and come out hot immediately. So it was kind of.
Hey, you never know. Somebody might have had that same kind of day and been feeling like, you know what, I thought it was just me and the universe was fucking with me today. But obviously it's a thing. What they say, Mercury is in retrograde. Something's fucking up. It's in the air. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you never know. Somebody really could be going through the same exact thing. You ever, like, some days I just can't stop breaking shit. It's not even have nothing to do with sobriety. It's just I am a fucking klutz. I forget I have a cigarette in my ear, fucking put some headphones on or lift my arms up in the air real fast and break my blunt. Like, shit happens. You know what I mean? Break the blunt while I'm splitting it. Drop a glass. Like, shit happens, you know?
Yeah.
But as far as mental health checks, I'm doing great. It was my birthday past weekend. I had an excellent time thanks to this man right here and the other homie Bad Man. They took me out to the Flavor Fest, you know what I mean, and let me go act an asshole, which I like to do when I get drunk. So I had a good time.
As a quick review, how would you review the Flavor Fest?
For what I could remember, I had a good time. I ran into the LA Try guy. We chopped it up for a hot second, and I met some new up there. She was cool. You know what I mean? Had a fun night to party with. We didn't have to get into the exchanges of information. We just had a good time together, so that was cool. So yeah, it was a good evening. Flavor Fest was cool. I didn't get to eat shit though. That's what I am kind of upset about.
I thought the Flavor Fest was cool. I was very, as you know, people would think I'm turned down, but I'm turned down by nature. So I enjoyed myself. I was able to move my elbows without people bumping into me. So I like space to move. They had a lot of different things to eat. I arrived a lot later than Lucky did.
I was there early.
So I got there.
T-Fly was on stage. That shit was dope.
Yeah, I got there during the middle end of it. So I had a good time. It was cool. And it was a great thing. The next event in LA, we definitely gonna try to pull up, take some footage, let y'all know what it was, so we can show y'all.
Pardon me.
That must be some good, right?
Yes, you know.
That's what we got out here.
91 diesel, you know what I'm talking about? But let's get into this. So, first thing that I wanted to ask you, as you know, this is just a random set of questions on some get to know you, so I've just come up with these off the fly. You know? First question is, could you be a teacher?
Could I?
And if so, what grade would you teach?
Could I be a teacher? Yes, and I have been a teacher before.
Okay, kudos to it.
And being a coach is sort of being a teacher. I taught classes in my master's degree program as a part of our prerequisites to pass.
Okay.
So yeah, I can see myself being a teacher. As
out.
far as grade, I think I'll be a little bit better with, seniors in high school and maybe college students. Maybe 12th grade or maybe freshmen to juniors in college, maybe freshmen, because, I just feel like that area where I'll be most responsive, so I can get people that are at that pivotal point of transition in their life, trying to figure out who they are. They got a little bit of freedom, and now they're out to explore. So I can kind of give them some little bit of stuff that they may not apply today, but can probably remember down the line before they make some of the bad decisions that, I've seen a lot of my friends make and a lot that I've made myself. So I definitely could be a teacher, and it'll probably be late high school, early college.
Okay, very commendable, and those are the people who need the most guidance. So I can commend you on that one. Very honorable. I can't deal with people like that, just because at that level I feel like you are already on your way to what I can't show you, and some things can't be taught, especially at that age. And I like to work with kids, so I would probably teach elementary, you know what I mean? Probably 5th grade, because those are the ones who need the most attention and information. I know when I was in 5th grade, it seemed like nobody really understood like what was about to happen and how things were about to change for me. Going into 6th grade, like all these books, all these classes, figure that shit out, here's a map. You know what I mean? Like, it was fucked up. Then you're with a new set of people. It was weird. So yeah, I'll probably teach 5th grade. I like dealing with younger kids. They're more open to ideas. Plus, we're about the same height, so they listen to me.
Okay. Respect.
Speaking of teaching kids, because there's some badass kids out there, what's the worst job you've ever had?
That is, I haven't had a good job. That's why I'm not working now. So all of them.
Wow. Okay, so it's like you're not a people person. Well, we already know you're not a people person, but is it like
I'm a people person?
Can't get along
to a certain degree. I'm too honest to be to fall into certain standards and formats and a particular formula. So, and I could say I'm honest to a fault, but it's not about that. I just feel like that I'm never gonna get paid what I'm worth. So I'd rather gamble on myself than make another man rich.
Hey, be your own boss. Nothing wrong with that. I could. What do they say? Oh, fuck! I lost my train of thought. I can dig it though. You know. Worst job I've ever had. I was a trash man. Not like the one that go around and pick the garbage up. I was the motherfucker that worked in the landfill, stacking the trash up into a pile, putting a little tarp on it, all the little. I smelled like garbage when I got home for like a week and a half. It was bad. Like, even after I quit, I could still smell that shit. Like, it was bad. I had to quit.
Well, that reminds me of the time when I was working in the hospital, and I had to do my little rounds through the morgue. So it was a couple weeks where we just had to do the morgue thing, taking bodies to and from the morgue.
Oh, that sucks.
And I couldn't get that smell of death out of my nose.
Yeah.
Or that just smell of the hospital out of my nose. That's when I knew.
Or the smell of blood. That shit lingers. Like,
I couldn't do long term with the hospital thing. So.
Understandable. And hospitals are for everybody. It takes a strong person to work at the hospital. Shout out to all you doctors and nurses. Kudos to y'all. Appreciate y'all. Nobody could do what you do. Definitely. Especially during COVID. That shit was rough. Mm-hmm. Speaking of hospitals in the end, where would you like to retire to?
Where would I like to retire? So,
Yeah.
in my lifetime, I had the privilege to experience a lot of travel very early. You know, the mid part of my life, I did a lot of travel as well. The later part of my life, which is now, um, travel is kind of slowed down because you know you got kids, had a family, still got a family to some degree. So I would say I'm still open on where I would like to retire or where I would like to end it all. But one thing I know for sure is that I was born in Los Angeles, California, United States of America. I do not plan to die in Los Angeles, California. More importantly, United States of America. You know,
Yeah.
if there's any place that I would be in the United States of America, it'd be Los Angeles, California. And if that is no longer sufficient for me, then I would have to go somewhere abroad. Hopefully somewhere in Africa, just so I can see people that look like me on a day-to-day basis. You know, that'll be the majority of what I see. But I'm open to a lot of different places. I love Brazilian music. You know what I mean?
Just
My
the music.
ex-wife is Japanese.
Just the music.
Just mainly the music. I don't really know too many Brazilian people, and I've never been to Brazil to say what I like about it.
Yeah.
But
The women.
the music.
The food.
I've met a few Brazilian girls, but like meeting 2 or 3 Brazilian girls is not
Not
enough
the same, yeah.
for me to really judge
Right,
a
right,
Brazilian woman. All women are beautiful to me.
Right,
But,
right.
you know, I'm open to a lot of different locations.
Okay. For me, I'm being that I was born and raised in LA also, and I'm Belizean, all my family's Belizean. Most likely, I would probably end up going back to Belize towards my later years, like wanting to end it out there. You know what I mean? If not there, then shit, somewhere in the woods, somewhere woodsy. You know what I mean? Like, you never really think about where would you want to like just stop living, but yeah, I mean not stop living, but like retire working it. But yeah, it's like the woods, like somewhere I could have my own little cabin, me and my husky dog or my family or whatever the case may be, and just doing regular shit to maintain the house.
So
You know, maybe
you
a
said-
farm or something.
You said you were born in Belize.
No, I was born and raised in LA.
Oh, but your family's from
But
Belize.
family from Belize, yeah.
You been to Belize?
No.
I haven't either. I was watching Talk with Flea. That's the thing Cam got. He did a whole interview with Sean Poe. He's
Yeah.
from Belize. He's like in politics out there.
Yeah.
The interview was very informative, and it got me wanting to go to Belize. It got me to the point to where I'm ready. I want to shout out. I want to connect with Sean just because he's trying
Go
to.
for it.
He's
Connect
trying
with
to
Sean.
really big up the tourism out there to show people that there's a different side of it.
Go to
So
Belize if you can.
we need to go to Belize.
Your money out here is worth twice out there. So go live like a king for a week. Go check out the city and give your money to the population.
You
know what
got
I'm saying?
family you connected with out there?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if we were to go, because I'm willing to go.
We can go and there's places we can stay, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's nice, you did.
Right.
I'm not gonna put you in the run down spots. I'm not gonna take you to the hood or nothing like that. Like, we have nice places and my family got places out there. and shit.
Let me put a little perspective on this, because I traveled a lot, but when I was younger, I was a lot dumber. So I would just travel by myself and just go and not care. Now that I'm older and I'm a bit wiser, I slowed up on the travel because I look back at some of the stuff I was doing and I'd be like, damn, you lucky. You like, why did you do shit like that?
Yeah.
So if I was 20-year-old of me, I'd have been to Belize already. You know what I mean? Hopefully made it back. Because I just would have pulled
just
up,
find yourself in
walking around
situations,
with
yeah.
my head held high, Chuck Taylor's on and shit. You
Right.
know what I mean? So
Speaking of Chuck Taylors, what's your favorite shoes?
you said it.
Chuck Taylor?
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Chuck Taylors for NA.
I mean, it's a reason. I like dating myself. I was born in 1981, so back then those were the cheapest shoes you could get. So I had a Chuck Taylors and Cortezes on, spin cycle. Because when you ain't got money to really get no shit that's fly, that's the best thing you can get to where you still, nobody gonna clown you.
I mean, your first pair of shoes is fly regardless of what they is. I never understood people getting on people who wear Shacks and like and ones or what the fuck, these shits is hard and they look clean. I'm making it look good and ain't like I'm dressed crazy. You know what I'm saying? You just don't like my shoes. But me personally, I like the Space Jam Jordans, the patent leather black bottoms, white top. It's just something so clean about them. They look good, and especially on females. A female that can pull them off, she winning.
All right, I got a question for you since we sticking on shoes. What's the coldest pair of shoes you ever had, and what did it take to get them?
Coldest.
Your favorite, what you consider the best, just your best pair of shoes.
My favorite pair of shoes would probably be the Sonic the Hedgehog Pumas. They're custom. It's only like $200 that they made.
Oh, I thought you said $200.
Nah, they only made like 200 of them shits or something like that, or maybe a little more than that. Long story short, there's not a lot of them in the world. I had to go through one of them little sketchy ass shoe websites. I don't like ordering shoes online because I don't know my full size. Like, it shit varies with different brands. Also, there was like coming from somebody. I had to go through this girl to get them. It was a whole process, but I'm proud of the mission. I accomplished the mission. I got them shits. They comfortable as a motherfucker. And I love the design. Like, that shit hard. You know? That shit hard.
Let me see. My favorite pair of shoes ever. For me, just when you were saying that, I was it was two in my mind when I asked the question. It was either the Junior Seau's or the Deion Sanders. I remember the first, I'm pretty sure they were the first pair of Deion Sanders. They're the ones with the strap over the top part, and then they had the little gold on the sides, and they were white, red, gray, and black. Those were the Atlanta Falcon joints. They were the baseball shoes too. So those are my favorite pair, and I was one of the kids that I really didn't ask for nothing for Christmas or my birthday because I had two brothers and they had Christmas and birthdays, and I considered all their gifts my gifts. So I really didn't have to ask for nothing, but it was strategic because when those came out, you know, that I had to throw it in you know, my parents' face just so I can get them because they was a cool $100 back in the 80s when they looked at me like, don't ask for nothing else. And then to get the Junior Seau's, I was in the 9th grade. I was getting ready to go to a new school, freshman, so I had to get something clean. And my birthday is in September, so it's right after school start. So, you know, I had to pull out my best acting ability. I turned to Daniel Day-Lewis that day, and I pulled out some tears for a pair of Junior Seau's. But the Deion's for me was a little bit more. They were better only because I still love Deion to this day. Junior Seau, I love you. You ain't prime though. Rest in peace. It's just not prime.
All right. So on to a lighter topic. What do you find humorous? You know what I mean? Like falls, anecdotes, sketch comedy. What makes NA laugh?
One thing for sure is honest, raw truth can sometimes be humorous to me, like unintentional things. So one person that I find funny that just makes me laugh, even though I can't even watch him because he's extremely ignorant, is my guy Corey Holcomb. I mean, I say I can't watch him, but I watch him, and it's like, you know, sometimes I don't even want to tell people I'm a Corey Holcomb fan because I don't want all that hate.
Backlash. Yeah, he's unadulterated for sure.
But Corey Holcomb makes me laugh. You know, Dave Chappelle, you know, with his sketch comedy, made me laugh. If I watch some current Dave Chappelle today that he's doing right now, probably not. If I go back to Dave Chappelle during the Chappelle show, yes, I'm still laughing at those.
Okay.
But I'm like somebody who could just right now, Corey Holcomb and one of my friends. This is my personal friend. His name is Philip Van Thompson.
Shout out Philip Van Thompson.
He makes me laugh. Everything he does, what he says, it's unintentional. He makes me laugh. And my homegirl Shay Shawanda Johnson, she makes me laugh. And these are unintentional, just them being them.
Shout out Shay.
Oh, A.B. Adrian Broder. So it did, like, he be being honest. He just be being him. So yeah, that's what makes me laugh right there.
Life makes me laugh. There's always something funny in everything, even if it annoys you. Like, you getting annoyed is super funny to somebody else. And I like to laugh at people because people are fucking hilarious. Especially people falling down or getting slapped in the back of the head. I don't know what it is about that. Just the sound it makes.
Slapped in the back of the head.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's highly entertaining to me.
Okay.
But I laugh at everything, as you can see. That's just me, though. I'm a happy person. I laugh a lot. I can't help myself. I laugh at inappropriate shit, too.
I don't think there's
really
nothing
inappropriate.
Honestly, I don't think there's nothing inappropriate to laugh at, man, because we gotta give the comedians room to work, to move, to maneuver.
Yeah.
If we say things if we start putting barriers on the jokes,
Nobody said that you should, and I'm strictly against that. I'm saying inappropriate as far as it's bad timing. Like, I shouldn't laugh right now, but I can't help myself. That shit was funny.
All right, you know what?
Like, everybody else was like, oh shit, my man, you okay? And I'm like,
I was one of them kids that was forced to go to church every day, right? Not every day, but like at least 3 to 4 times in a week. We had to go to church. So a lot of the stuff that like would really make me laugh and kind of up the laughing is like during the prayer and everything is quiet and motherfuckers' heads down and you standing next to your brother or your homie and you start punching them in the leg or pinching them to make them do something so they can react during the prayer. Yeah, he would have got in trouble because then he's the one doing bullshit. Then we over there looking straight like we like stuff like that.
Church is funny as fuck though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Church is super funny. I'm a pretty good artist. My son is 1,000 times better than me, but I used to draw little cartoon characters of my homeboy in church while they doing this stuff, you know what I'm saying, on the back of the little shit that they be handing out and draw them, you know what I mean, little funny pictures and pass it down because we all used to sit by each other. It's childish.
Yeah, I mean, we was kids.
Oh, yeah,
the church is boring. You think I'm listening to that shit? Nah.
You should have been getting the word of God.
All right, let me ask you a question. Did you go to church a lot?
Absolutely.
When they stood up and sang the song, did you sing?
I didn't know the words. Unless I was reading along the book, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know the words.
You know, the crazy part is,
crazy part is they expect you to know the words. We got new members in here, and then they give you some shit, they hit you with the songs that everybody know, and you just be sitting there clapping your hands like you supposed to know this shit. Hey, being a new member at church is the most awkward shit in the world.
This is when I knew I wasn't afraid of crowds. They used to, like, because we used to go to church so much, they used to get some of the kids to try to do some of the stuff, right? Mm-hmm. But since I was so fearless, I did the communion as a kid. I did the fucking benediction. Like I was freestyling prayers, like you know, and bullshit. And then I would say shit just to get my homeboys to laugh in the back, so they could get in trouble. You know, like so.
I got you. So yeah, you was into it.
But unfortunately, I apologize for everybody who was really into the prayers at those times. But to me, it was like a freestyle rap. I wasn't really, you know, I just repeat other shit I heard that other things would say. You know what I'm saying? Everybody bow your head, dear Heavenly Father, as I get into it.
Y'all thought he was gonna hit y'all with a sermon, huh?
Yeah, DMX style.
But here we go.
Hey, get us to 100 subscribers. I hit a sermon. I mean, no, I hit a prayer for everybody. Freestyle.
All right, there we go.
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of, do you like Halloween? Like the costumes, the pageantry, Halloween Horror Nights, all that shit?
Okay, well, that's it. You're gonna get an authentic answer from me.
purpose?
I don't even consider it. It doesn't even register me until you brought it up. So yes, Halloween is this month. It's coming at what, the 31st?
Correct.
I like Halloween as much as the day calls for it. So if the day is turned up and there's things that make me want to engage in the celebratory je ne sais quoi, I love it. But if the day is a regular day and I'm not thinking about it, I'm not thinking about it. So, and that's how I do with every holiday. I celebrate two holidays. Birthdays, not necessarily mine, but birthdays because I got a son. I used to have a wife and ex-girls and shit, so they like that shit. I got a mom, brothers. So I celebrate birthdays and I celebrate New Year's. Everything other than that is just like whatever.
Okay. I like Halloween. I fuck with it. I like the blood, the gore, the horror, the Halloween horror nights. I don't mind the crowds, the costumes. Let's go to the party. Let's get dressed up. Let's put some face paint on. Let's go out and spook some kids. I'm into all that shit. I'll scare the fuck out you.
Have you been to a Halloween horror night at Universal Studios?
Yeah, I think I've been to all the horror nights actually, except for Disneyland.
So I heard Halloween Horror Night at Universal Studios is supposed to be the best.
It's subjective
Okay.
between that and Six Flags, but yeah, it's really what you go for. Like, what is your purpose? Are you ready to walk around and embrace the horror themes, or are you just there to ride the rides because you're gonna be pissed off? You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking about the horror theme.
Because they changed the rides up a little bit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? When there's horror themes and shit, like Halloween elements, things of that nature. But appreciate y'all rocking with us. Last question for the day. Could you / do you watch porn with your partner?
Okay, well, I have, yes.
Okay.
If my partner down to watch porn, cool, we can watch porn. It's a shortcut to getting to know what she likes, so it's an easy call, yes.
Yeah.
I have, you know.
Second that motion. And speaking of that, it's been another 2shot review. Thank y'all for coming through. My name is Lucky. This is NA. And as always,
real quick,
what's up?
this is a little PS to the note, like when y'all used to write notes back in the day, you could put a PS. I was watching this with you yesterday, and tell us, man, what's your favorite wrestler that has like the promo? Like promo vignette, like who has the I don't know what y'all call it, but what wrestler has the most presence to where they captivate everybody as soon as they grab that microphone?
Okay, so if it's in the ring or they're talking backstage,
all of it.
That's
Who
promo.
has that? It.
Vignette is the
Okay,
little
yeah,
clips of
educate.
videos. So the vignette would be the videos that look like a little video package.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? They don't really do those too much anymore. Who has the best mic skills right now or of all time?
All time.
Of all time. It'll have to be a tie between John Cena and CM Punk.
Okay.
Or The Rock. Yeah. Yeah.
So after we was watching that stuff yesterday, I
Uh-huh.
really got to thinking about it.
Okay, so what you got?
And I started looking at stuff, and I'm going to say Vince McMahon.
Controversial answer. Vince McMahon, he says.
I'm going to say Vince McMahon.
It's really good shit.
really good shit. Yeah. Hey, because, you know, I started watching a lot of the moments, there's a lot of my favorite moments, and I started to realize Vince McMahon is either in it or is directly involved in it in some way. You know, yeah, Vince, man. Vince.
Yeah.
He lived and breathed
The business.
the business. He
Yeah.
was the character. He wasn't even a character. He was just him.
Yeah,
So I would say Vince.
yeah. Sucks he had to go do what he did, but he was a great businessman.
Definitely.
To
I
a
mean,
degree.
sometimes
he obviously not. He fucked his money up.
No. Well, see,
The
this
scandals. You know what I mean? Obviously, he wasn't doing good
this is
business.
what a lot of people don't realize. To be great in one thing, you got to be terrible in something else. Think of how great Floyd Mayweather in boxing, as he is in boxing.
But you could read one page of a Harry Potter book, nigga.
So you know what I'm saying? Funny. Greatness has its cost. And this is a real jewel. That's funny shit. But this is a real jewel for all the youngsters out there. If we are even reaching a young crowd, greatness has its cost, man. So when you want to be great, you got to realize what you're going to be sacrificing in the wake of that greatness. So, you know what I'm saying, tread lightly because, you know.
Well, everything's time consuming.
Yeah.
You know, 24 hours in a day.
And him said that movie in their own little way, but, you know, greatness does have its cost.
Yeah. Thank y'all for tapping in.
Definitely.
2shot Reviewz.